Please excuse the sound of the generator in the background. We haven't had a whole lot of sun down here, and I'm trying to make sure my batteries don't get so low they turn off again. But just a quick little thing here. I've got a couple of rows of stuff planted. Now this ground was leveled out, a pad was leveled out for a building, and in doing that there's no topsoil. I mean, I went down in some places, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 feet and kind of pulled that out and leveled it out. So, and it's gone almost a year, and even with hand broadcasting, that's the most coverage that I've gotten. So there is no topsoil. These rows, I dug a trench, not by hand, but with a kind of a tool, a motorized tool. Put some punky wood in there, some charcoal, some compost, some chicken litter, stuff like that, and then planted. So that's the only reason that there's any nutrition or any biology or anything in this soil at all. But what I want to focus on is look how dense this is. So that's a potato. There are radishes. Okay, there's radishes in here. There is Jerusalem artichoke, which have been eaten back by the deer. Look how lush it is. There's I put peanuts in here. I put all kinds of stuff. I just threw a whole bunch of stuff, and then there's a bunch of grass coming up. But look how dense it is and how healthy it is. Very, very little bug damage. Okay, nothing looks stressed. This is the Jerusalem artichokes that have been beaten back, but even those look good. Fava beans. And what I'm trying to say is, we get told in gardening and in farming not to plant too densely. I've got comfrey here. I've got a fig right there that's coming out. Jerusalem artichoke, it's probably about one of the weaker ones. Some of the squash, a little bit yellow there, but you know, still growing. Some of the brassicas, the radishes, daikon radish, it's flowering. But does anything really look sick? Does anything look like it's starving? And yet look how densely it's planted. So some older yellow leaves, some of the brassicas down there. So it's not a matter, when they say you can't interplant and all that kind of stuff, I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I think to some degree a good healthy density as well as interplanting can be healthy. Now here we finally got some bug damage, and you see there's an ant there. You see what kind of bugs those are, and I probably need to grab some of those leaves and take them back with me and see what the bricks is, just to kind of test that theory that low bricks plants get attacked more. And these are, damn, I got spikes on them. I don't even know what plant that is. I don't think that's something, because I mean, here's a fava bean, it looks fine. A little bit of leaf damage on this, I think it's some kind of a lettuce, but it's got almost a arugula kind of taste, bitter, sharp taste to it. I mean, these look like, to me, kind of look like amaranth, Palmer amaranth kind of plants. They're the ones that are getting the attack the most, which is interesting because you would think that the weed would be the healthiest of all of them. But, and that's pretty much through here. I mean, you've got this amaranth looking plant that's getting eaten, and then you got the fava bean, and you got the radishes, and you got these lettuce looking plants, and they're fine. The grass looks fine. So don't be afraid to interplant and plant densely. I think it's going to actually, and I think the evidence is showing that a dense interplanting with living roots actually builds soil and makes everything healthier and better. It's not that, do they look like they're competing? Do they look like they're having a problem? No.